Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Tommy G, Tommy G's Game Channel. Now, I know thus far I've been doing F1 Manager 2022 races on race day and showing all the race days. I thought for one of these 22 races, I would show you all the in-between stuff. Normally I've been doing this over at my Twitch channel, Tommy Naperville on Twitch, but I thought I'd give you a taste at least of each one of these in case you want to go over there and follow me there and watch those. And to give you, if you don't, if you just want to watch the races, it give you a little bit of appreciation for what happens to prepare for these races. So I'm going to try and go through things streamlined. This is my 5th race, I believe. Yeah, round 5 of 22. Yeah, right here. So for those of you who watched on Twitch, I may repeat myself, but at the risk of just getting some new people interested, I'm going to kind of cover everything. This is our homepage. So we are Haas Motor Group, based in Kannapolis, North Carolina. We are the what's our guy's name? It's our dude. We are Paul Dumont of the Haas Motor Group, the principal for Haas Motor. So when I started off the season, when you start off the game, you pick one of the 10 teams. There are 10 teams and 20 drivers. So in any race, there's going to be 20 cars out there, 2 for each team. Haas Motor Group was 10th place last year. That's the last of all the teams. And the board has given me the objective of going 6th or above. Now, that's insane when you think about it. They want us to be just at the top half of the bottom, just at the top of the bottom half. Coming from 10th to 6th, that's 4 places. So that's quite a lofty jump. But we're taking it on anyway because they're the only American team. That's what we're doing this season. Right now we're 7th, so the board is confident. Somehow we've managed that. Anyway, so the way I approach this is in the principle, you could micromanage everything. You could do all the tiniest little parts. A, I don't know that much about F1. I'm just kind of learning. B, I'm approaching this as the manager, as a principal would, and I figure I hire people to do jobs. So if something's not getting done well, I'm going to hire somebody else to do it. I'm not going to step in and do it myself. You just wouldn't do that. So I'm trying to keep that sort of 10,000 foot grasp of things. I'd like to start here on my first page. Just kind of gives you a summary of where you were after that last game. We're 7th right now here with 12 points. Red Bull, Ferrari killing it. We got to worry about AlphaTauri and McLaren. If we could jump ahead into the McLaren, that's really going to help us out. The Drivers' Cup is not. I'm not interested in that, but it is nice to know we got one of the top 10. Kevin Magnussen here is our top driver. Mick Schumacher is 15, so he's still ahead of 5 other guys. So that's not bad for the kid. Let me introduce you to the drivers real quick. Mick Schumacher is our 23-year-old German driver, car number 47. He drives car number 1. And back here you got Kevin Magnussen is our 29-year-old Dane driving car 2. Schumacher is our up and coming somewhat. You can see their rank here. Actually, they're closer than I thought. Magnussen, as you could tell here though in the driver's standings, is doing quite a bit better, almost halfway up the rank. So he's kind of, the way I'm approaching this is we don't need 2 premium drivers because we couldn't afford that much. But Kevin Magnussen's our guy to get us points, and I'd like Mick Schumacher to improve. We have a 3rd driver, Fittipaldi, who can come in a pinch, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that more because that may come into play after Miami. There are important emails, but I'm going to get there. So just let me sort of run through this. We have 11 days to prepare for the next race at Miami International Autodrome. This is after Imola, Emilia Romagna out in Italy. And there's a whole bunch to go over. So I just like to go from it left to right to make sure I don't miss anything. We got upcoming events. We got a sponsorship obligation, a factory event. We got, sponsors going to visit the factory. This is making money stuff. 3 days, we got a facility construction complete. We got a hospitality area upgrade, sponsorship obligation in 4 days, another factory visit. In 5 days, we're done scouting yard Becker, and aerodynamic testing period ends in 6 days. So, what's happened after Imola? We've had, I believe, 3 of our first 4 races where we've had one driver finish at 100%. For some reason, we are involved in an accident in 3 out of 4 races, and I think in 2 of those 4, the car couldn't finish, either couldn't finish or finished 20th. Mick Schumacher has been involved in a few of those. I think 3, or at least 2. There was one that was not his fault. I think 2 that either it was his fault or he should have been able to avoid it. So I'm looking at Mick Schumacher thinking, from the team perspective, when you start this off, it's saying you're focusing on the car. So I'm happy with these 2 drivers. I don't feel like I need to replace them. And you know, if the board is happy with them, I'm happy with them. Except that I think if Schumacher has another accident in the next, I'm going to give him 5 races. I may tap my reserve driver to step in. It may be a problem, especially if it's one where he could be avoiding or is causing the collision. So I don't want that to happen. I'm going to keep putting him out there, but I'm putting him on the list. I would let him know that, you know, it's been a few, and at least 2 that look like, you know, should have been avoided. So anyway, that's where I stand with these guys. We're supposed to be focused more on the car. We're supposed to be giving these guys a car that they can drive all the way to the finish line, and that's going to be my job. So I know the emails start at the bottom, even though it starts at the top. So I'm going to read at the bottom and just go through these emails one at a time. Chassis manufacturer. Okay, Simone Resta, technical chief. Hello, Paul. Manufacturing of the new chassis H22-1 design is just finished. We have 4 of this design stored in the warehouse right now, but feel free to visit yourself and browse all our manufactured and designed car parts. We should install the newly manufactured chassis in one of our cars so that it's ready for the next race weekend. Regards. Okay, this is good. It's going to give us a better drag reduction, a lightweight carbon fiber composite structure that all car parts are built into, better airflow, and this is H22-1, right? So this is what it's going to give us. Engine cooling 5245. So here's the good thing, or here's something I learned at the last race. That's a bad thing. We designed a new front wing for our car 1 for Schumacher's. He got in a crash and broke it. We had to install a car. We did not have any backups. We just made it in no extras. You have to go with a complete you know, copy of everything to the race, because and then you can at least finish. You never know what's going to happen to somebody else. He just ran it out on one wing, and it was a total waste of time. So this is good. So we got the chassis H22-1. We're going to go straight there because we don't want to lose focus on this. And the chassis installed on car 1. Okay, so installed on both cars. Okay, that's interesting because I thought you said they just made it. Wait a minute. Okay, manufacturing H22-1 is just finished. We have 4 design. Okay, we should install the newly manufactured chassis in one of our cars so it's ready for the next week's weekend. Chassis H22-1, correct? Installed on both cars. Why is it telling me I should do that if they've already done it? That I don't understand. So there's 2 installed, 2 in the warehouse, total of 4. Okay, I mean that's fine. It's a little confusing because he's telling me I should do something that the team's already done. So I'm gonna go past that. Gary Gannon. This is Mick Schumacher's race engineer. All right, Mick Schumacher has low morale. Interesting. I did not notice. I've noticed Mick Schumacher's low morale, which will make it difficult to keep them when their contract runs out. Underperforming in races and not getting along with their race engineer are the most common causes of low morale in drivers. Compiled a short list of ways to possibly help. Hiring talented new staff members. Even though we're talking about you and your job. Keeping them paired with me as their race engineer to build our affinity. Yeah. Building or upgrading facilities that improve morale. Offering them a high salary and a large starting bonus if you renegotiate the contract. Performing well on race weekends. I've attached a link to their profile below. Sincerely. Yeah. Here's one thing to say. Oh, Mick Schumacher. I'm thinking this whole time, I'm thinking he's talking about, I'm thinking he's talking about my other driver. Okay, so he's got low morale because he's performing horribly. All right, so I'm, yes, I want him to perform better. That's going to help him out. And getting in finishing a race without crapping out here. Okay, so I'm just looking at some of this stuff here. Race simulator. We've got race simulators. We just upgraded our facilities for a few of these things, so I'm not really, and I'm not looking to renew his contract either. To be quite honest, if he walked, he may be doing us a favor. So all right, I'll take that under advisement, Gary. All right, Aaron Melvin, ATR period ending soon. Head of aerodynamics. Hello, current aerodynamic testing restrictions period will be ending in 1 week. I've attached a report on how many aerodynamic testing hours we have left for CFD simulation in the wind tunnel. We should make the most of what's left in our ATR period and start some new car part designs. We have testing hours available. Yes, okay. CFD simulator, 3.5 hours and 59 for the wind tunnel. So that is important. Are we looking at designing or manufacturing? Research to improve car parts designs next season. Prepare for any regulation changes. I'm not going to do that because I'm doing F1 2023 next year, so I'm not even going to worry about next season at all. For a brand new car part for this season, manufacture copies of an existing. First, let me go to manufacture. All right, we got 4 of the chassis. The front light wing, I think, is what we have the problem with. On car 2, 6 of the F1s, and just 1 of these, and it's installed on car 2. I need 3 copies of this thing. Oops. Before the next race. Maybe 8 days, 11 days is for the race. I'm going to need it a little bit rushed. And it's going to cost me almost $500,000. I need those, though. I need these for both cars for Miami. And this is the problem I ran into last time where I did not have enough. I got 1 on the one car and the other has none, and we got to do. Okay, so we need 3 of these there. All right, so anything else from manufacturing? Rear wing. All right, we've got I'm just making sure we have enough of what we have already. We may decide to do, and I'm looking for 4 or more. And then we could decide, we could do new things. Or did I do underfloor? I can't remember. And sometimes I'm forgetting what I'm clicking on. And suspension 4. Okay, we got enough of everything. So now we're looking at designing a new car part. So before we design a new car part, we want to see what Miami is going to, what the track is good at. Circuit info. Okay, there's the circuit map. Sections by speed, car attributes. Okay, here we go. This is what we're looking for, car attributes. So high speed cornering is big, and high speed dirty air cornering. So they have long corners. Low speed cornering, low speed dirty air cornering, DRS acceleration, low speed, okay, and top speed acceleration. Mostly high speed cornering, maybe top speed. All right, so I want to go back here. Then I want to go back again to, I guess it was the inbox. It was Aaron Melvin. We'll go to car parts development again. Okay, design. What can we design that's going to get us those? Underfloor design is already in progress. Unless, do I have? I'm sorry, I'm just looking through. I'm trying to talk about thinking about the wind tunnel stuff. Yeah, I know it says the front wing missing. Don't worry about it. Aerodynamics, powertrain. I think he's still talking about developing new stuff. So current, well, let's see current projects. We got the underfloor, 25 days. We got 3 FW2 wings being designed and the underfloor design product. 25 days. We got 4 people on that. Available engineers 6. Let's see here. That's okay, that's for design. This is for the design. There's 4 designing it, 3 manufacturing or whoever's manufacturing. No research projects. Isn't research what I want to be doing with the wind tunnel stuff? I have 6 of 10 available. So 4 guys are on the underfloor. Who's manufacturing my car parts? I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, new project. Okay, so designing. What's gonna give me that stuff? All right, I want, okay, this has the cornering. Front wing would be new core, but we got a new front wing in already, so I'm not gonna do that. This isn't really gonna do side pods, isn't really gonna do it. Underfloor is already working on it. Suspension, huh? We're already working on one. Should I be working on even more? On another wing design? Top speed, acceleration, and engine cooling. This gives me the corner. The front wing gives me the cornering. The rear wing can add to these things a little bit. Side pods, not really so much. Suspension is already being worked on. Maybe I'll do the rear wing, because that'll give me DRS acceleration and top speed acceleration. And when coupled with the front wing, that might really help us out here. Drag reduction. Okay, here's all the extra stuff it's gonna add. So how many did he say? Oh, 3 hours remaining, 3.5. In 7 days. We only have the next ATR for 7 days, so we're gonna do the whole thing. And that's going to add more to all the stuff anyway. Look at that. It's going to add us high speed and low speed cornering as well. Wind tunnel hours. Let's just jack it up. Let's just go for it. Do the whole thing. 59 hours the next 7 days. Look at this. That is amazing. It's really going to give us a big boost in all those areas. Okay, so design that. Balanced. Okay, so we want focus preset. High speed performance. Wait, let's go back to balanced again. If we go high speed performance, that takes off the low speed cornering. We go low speed performance, obviously that gives the high speed. No, we need the high speed dirty air cornering. Optimized aerodynamics. I don't know what I'm giving up for that. 390.57 on the, let's see, so the high speed 451 and 487. 449. I'm gonna go for, let's see here again. Let me try balanced a 2334, 2334, 2328. So it's got to go slower around the slow speed cornering. Unless I just do optimized aerodynamics. Optimized aerodynamics. I'm sorry, I'm going through this real quick. For high-speed cornering, 494 or 451. That's a big difference. Those two are crucial for the circuit. And we only lose 1/100th of. I'm going to go with that. And now, how many engineers? I've got 5 available, right? I'm going to put all of them on there. Now it's going to be 41 days still. That's not going to be. Huh. Intense. You're just putting X hours on my design. The cost to be higher, but okay. So now it's going to be rushed. It's going to get us May 22nd, 27 days. Normal. I don't know if I want to back up. If I want to back up and do a different approach to it, though. I'm going to go for it. 847. Okay, so we're going to work on the rear wing. It's not going to be ready for Miami. We got cost cap remaining, 108 million. And I don't need to manufacture anything still, right? I got 4 of the H222C2. Right? Oh, with the C2, what's... Is the C2 a better... Isn't it, doesn't it work like where the C2 is a better version? Isn't that how it works? The C1, the C2 should be a better chassis. So a normal approach, I suppose, quantity. Yeah, I want 4 of the C2s. If the C1 is what I have, I want 4 of the C2s available. Okay, I've got all my manufacturing going here. Missing car parts, I know. We're missing a front wing on there, yeah. All right, at least we put the one on the car one. We got a different wing. It's a slower wing, but it's a wing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, back to the inbox again, Aaron. All right, Aaron, I think we take care of you. Michael Loom, post-race overview. Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Okay, this is a reporter. Max Verstappen claimed the checkered flag at the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Let's check where I'm at there, 23 minutes. Last weekend, finishing ahead of Lewis and Hamilton and Sergio Perez, who shared the podium. After qualifying position 3 on Saturday, Max Verstappen was able to best the other front runners and claim the coveted first place position. The success of Max Verstappen this weekend has allowed them to soar into the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Currently, Max Verstappen is leading the Drivers' Championship with a healthy 78 points. Carlos Sainz is following behind with position 2 with 68 points, and Charles Leclerc in P3 with 63 points. All eyes are currently on Haas as performing below everyone's expectations. Really, currently placing 7th in the Constructors' Championship with 12 points. Red Bull are on top right now with 137, followed by Ferrari 131, Mercedes 71. Yeah, okay. Patrick Stafford, exceeding expectations. Look at that email I just get, and then I get this from the board representative. The board watched the race at Autodromo Internazionale in Zoidino Ferrari this weekend, and we wanted to congratulate you on exceeding our expectations brilliantly. So you get one thing in the press, and you get one thing from your bosses. I guess the bosses is what's important. It was a fantastic race, and a strong credit to you as a team principal. Our confidence in you as leaders going quite a bit. Keep up the excellent work. Good day. That's true. I'm in 4 races in, and I'm within 1 of their goals. So think about that for a while. Okay, good morning, Emilia Romagna Racing. I've updated our circuits days based on the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. So all of our strategic information is up to date. On a separate note, our telemetry shows the low-speed corner in car 1 could be better compared to the grid. We should design a new car part to improve this attribute and keep us competitive. We also noticed that defending performance of Mick Schumacher could be improved. We should consider developing in this area as enough as when they gain enough experience. Yours sincerely, Ed. Okay, so yeah, his defending 69, his low speed cornering needs to improve. And he's upset. We get all that. We get all that stuff. Go back to the inbox again. I mean, I guess the car. Well, we'll get to the cars again. I'll take another look at that before the race. Calendar. This shows our calendar where we are. The 26th. Tomorrow we've got the sponsorship obligation, building construction, all that. Let's go to the circuits again one more time. Miami Grand Prix. There's the overview. Let's see, 57 laps, 5.4 kilometers. So the forecast: Friday partly cloudy, Saturday cloudy, Sunday partly cloudy. So this is practice 1 and 2, practice 3 and time trial, and then race day. So this is good. This we want to keep a close eye on. So there's again the circuit map. There's a long straightaway on sector 3 there. That's nice. And then you got a lot. It looks like you got a lot of high speed sections here. I mean, even this, you're going to make a lot of speed around here. You just got to slow there. There's a little bit of S-ing here. This is a huge, you're going to get some real high speeds going here. And you can see, yeah, the straight sections, fast sections. You're only like a medium section in the lower left there, and slowing down in the upper right and left car attributes. We knew that. Time considerations, expected strategies. This is important. Okay, so they're thinking that people are going to go with medium hards, hard medium, medium, or medium hard soft. So some teams are going to do 2 pits. I don't know. I think we experiment more with Schumacher and we experiment less with Magnussen. So right now I'm thinking maybe we lean Magnussen toward a medium hard. Maybe we do Schumacher a medium hard soft. I don't know how our pit crew compares. Sorry for covering my mouth. I had to wipe my mouth. I'll have to have a few days to think about that before practice. There's our compounds. Let's see previous race results. We don't have any historic results. Okay. Powertrain usage. All right. So powertrain is going to be something we got to think about. The race. Okay. Circuit info. We got that. Performance targets. Review the targets. Okay. Reach. Ooh. Reach Q3. So we qualified for the first time, the 3rd round in that last one, when they've been asking us to do Q2, and since we did, now they're giving us another target to reach Q3 again here. With 2 drivers, both drivers reaching Q3 would give us 255,000. What would I want to Gary qualifying position, minimum qualifying 12th or at least 1 driver. Reach Q2. I'm going to give them a guarantee on both of these. I think we're going to qualify inside 12th with both with Schumacher, with Magnussen. 12th place or better, and making the round there. So with all of our stuff, I mean, we have a potential to bring in $500,000, but with these 2, it's going to be, we're likely going to bring in about 186,000 extra for that. Race targets, finish position, number of drivers finished 12th. I think we could do that. If I do a guarantee, I already got that guarantee. Fastest lap ain't gonna happen. I'm not even gonna think about that. So that's good. Hot streak finish. That's out of our reach. Okay, so I've made a couple guarantees, and then finish position we're largely gonna get. So we're probably gonna get about $300,000 in bonuses for this next race if things go according to plan. Driver overview again. We're else okay and okay. Let's take a quick look at Pietro Fittipaldi. Okay, that's all right. So let's see, staff. Okay, our technical chief's at 80. Simone Resta, head of aerodynamics, is 77. Race engineer Gary Gannon's a 7. Contract will expire in less than a year. And Mick Schumacher's, they get along well. So I'm gonna keep him here. To engineering team, 10 on there. Max team, level 205 max team capacity 10. That's for engineering. Design center level 2. This upgrade costs us 11 million. I think I'm going to go with it. That's going to leave us an additional. I mean, it's just we're focusing on the car. I got the design center, the design center is already level 2. What's the wind tunnel upgrade? 10 million. Upgrades would bring us. I don't know if we need that much in the wind tunnel. Downforce, drag reduction. It's a CFD simulator. Airflow, drag reduction, DRS, airflow sensitivity, airflow front. Suspension simulator. I'm taking a look at this stuff real quick here. Effectiveness, monthly upkeep, brake cooling, car part test center, engine cooling, brake cooling, factory, project capacity, development speed, car part manufacturer, not design. So design and manufacture is the difference here. More capacity for new designs. This, I mean, that's a big, from 2 to 3, that's another $11 million. Whether it's a factory upgrade, will cost us 7. Allow us to develop part manufacturing. Shoot. I don't know if I need. I'm gonna go with the factory upgrade. 7 million brings us down to 12. The factory upgraded facilities, the staff. So it's a car development with staff facilities. Team hub. Okay, that's good. Scouting department. The race simulator. An upgrade. Weekly experience gain would be doubled. I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to upgrade the simulator. That's going to help our drivers. Okay, I know in operation facilities, boardroom, hospitality areas under construction, weather center is pretty good. Helipad, memorabilia room, tour center. Sorry, I'm looking again at stuff here. Trying to think about the memorabilia room for the drivers. Level 2 memorabilia room, going for it. Sorry, we're really spending some money this week, people. Scouting team. Active scouts. 2 of 2. Scouting department level 1. Yeah, I think we're scouting people right now, right? And I could look to see Board confidence, here we are. The board confidence is medium. Race performance happy. Below target, but they're happy with me. Board budget. Yeah, we're good there. Team rating, we're fine. Rating, we're an underdog. Okay, so finances, season balance, breakdown, and the projection. Looking good. We're in the pink. Monthly balance. Last 30 days, so we spent a lot of money. Lots of money. Cost cap. Spent, projected. Your sponsorships. Look at this. Total 83 million for sponsorships. Standings, I'm not too worried about that right now. So I do want to go back again to my email because I had something about scouting. How do I apply the filter? All right, so we scouted Alexander Albon. Cornering, braking, reactions, accuracy, control. Okay, overtake. Defending 70. Fred Gill. I'm sorry, this is Roman Stonick. Trident. The team Trident is F3 right now. Scouting complete. Average aggression, growth potential high. Fred Gill, Valerie Bottas, yeah. The buyout fee, the salary, we can't. We're not going to be able to pick up Bottas. I don't think we need him anyway. David Beckman. Up-and-coming driver. David Beck, where is he? Okay, so we can't scout him because we have no scouts available right now. So we'll figure out when our scouts come back. I'm sorry, we're 37 minutes in. I think we can go home here and now continue on our calendar till the next day. It's April 25th. Here we go. Met our sponsorship obligation. The new hospitality area, the team headquarters is built and fully operational. That's good news. It's always good news. Manufacturing complete. Facilities construction complete. Got an email from the lady. Undo the filter. Clear filters. Fairhart. Hospital facilities manager. After a long construction period, I'm happy to inform you that the new hospitality area is now complete and fully operational. I sent a full report to the facility and its benefits as an attachment to this email. Team principal, you should be the first to see this new asset, so please do visit if you're able. On behalf of the entire team, thank you again for investing in the facilities that make our job so much easier. Best wishes, Claire. Okay, this gives more for team attractiveness is the hospitality area. That's right. Level monthly upkeep is now $42,000. Effective is 100%. Visit it. Okay, there we are. That's what level 1 hospitality area. All right, team attractiveness. So this helps. Here we are in Kannapolis, Maryland. This helps with scouting if we're trying to negotiate with drivers. So it's good to have that, and for sponsors as well. Okay, here we go now. Continue on. Meta sponsorship obligation. Completed scouting report. Get that in. Okay, Jorn Becker, scouting report complete. Fred Gill, scouting lead. Just letting you know that our scouts have finished a report on Jorn Becker. I've attached the information we've gathered to this email. If you want to use this information to negotiate a contract with Jorn Becker, to head to their profile in the database. The scouts now need a new assignment, so feel free to send them out to research any other candidates you're interested in recruiting. Jorn Becker, he's with Alfa Romeo. Oh, okay, he's a race engineer. We were looking at a race engineer. 56 months left, a salary 1.2, buyout fee 2.5 is morale is okay. 44-year-old at Alfa Romeo. Compare staff. He's a I'm sorry. Gary Gannon. Ed Reagan's a 77. He's a 78. Gary Gannon's a 70. So I'm really comparing these two. Overall 70, 78 in feedback, 71. Communication, 80. Pit crew management, 82. This is tough. This is tough because Schumacher gets along with Gary Gannon and he communicates better. He likes him. This would upset things even further, but Becker's a better manager. Contract. Gary Gannon's got 1 year left. Becker's got 5 years left. Salaries, several $100,000 more. A buyout fee of $2.38 million. So we'd have to pay him the 1.2 plus the 2.3, and then we'd have to also, I think we'd have to buy out Gary. I'm gonna sit on this one right now. I'm gonna sit on this one another race. We'll see how Schumacher does. But 82 out of 100. There, here's how it breaks down. The ability to effectively communicate with and prepare the pit crew during a race. Higher rating means faster pit stops. That's good. Communication and clearly higher means faster. Okay. Feedback. Ability to give and understand feedback in a car setup during practice. Higher rating means a quicker feedback on a proven car setup. Oh man, that's tough because he's stronger. He is stronger. He's going to get better feedback. His communication's a little less. Better pit crew, far better pit crew management. He's a better race engineer. I'll give Gary Gannon another race. Give him another race. We'll see. We'll feel it out then. Okay, it's good to know, guys. So now as scouting, though, if we go back again to staff. Technical chief, head of aerodynamics. He's got 3 years in his contract, 7 months. Simone Resta's got 7 months left. Simone Resta's good, though. Aaron Melvin's good. So what if I go back here again? And I say active scouts, technical chief, head of race engineer. Those are the top guys there. But if I go back to the email and I look up again one more time, scouting, and I apply all filters, Fred Gill. No, David Beckman. Right? Is it in Roman Stanek? Let's go to scout this guy. I forgot what I mean with scout. Who am I scouting? Oh, for crying out loud. Where's my inbox? David Beckman. All right, let's get rid of this filter. David Beckman. I'm sorry. David Beckman. A, B, C, D, E. 60. I'm gonna do a standard scouting. That's all I need. Send our scout out to look at him. All right, that's good. That's good. Let's get back to it. Back to the calendar and move on. Let's press. Great, complete. All right, the memorabilia room facility has been improved and fully refurbished. That didn't take long. That's gonna help the guys out there. All right. So May 1st, aerodynamic testing period ends. ATR2 period ends. Manufacturing complete. Facility upgrade complete. Okay, let's go back to this box. Well, we got a lot going on here. Okay, so let's start at the bottom. Patrick Stafford, board confidence check-in. All right, board representative. I'm writing to inform you that the board is satisfied with recent work as team principal. Keep performing as well as possible during races. Keep meeting the board's objectives and keep a keen eye on your finances, and our confidence will only grow. I would expect a good result in your board review in 3 months. Good to know. You'll find a breakdown of our assessment in the link below. Good day. There's the breakdown of the assessment still, yeah. Okay, yeah, so they were delighted with Shakur, disappointed in Jeddah, happy with Melbourne, delighted with Imola. 2 delighteds and a happy. Let's make Miami great again. All right. Back to the inbox. Claire Hart. All right, facility construction complete on memorabilia room, now operating far better than it was previously. As part of the upgrade, the new facility has also been refurbished to perfect condition, so it really has never been better. Initial report. All right, so the morale +5. That helps. Team attractiveness +10. It costs us more money per month, but this basically just shows you, and again, shows you what it would be for another upgrade. But that would cost another $880,000. I think we're good with that for right now. Thank you, Claire. As always, a pleasure. Aaron Melvin, our head of aerodynamics. Good morning, Paul. We've been watching how Car 1 performance on track against other teams over the last month. The looks of things, our car's high-speed cornering could be improved compared to the grid. I've added a full report below what we've learned in general. We should use this report side of car designs to make high-speed cornering. I think we're working on high-speed cornering. Wow, we're below them in everything. Yeah, we're already doing that, tough guy. We got the completion of a front wing. This looks like we're gonna get the new front wings for the next race, which we needed anyway, and it really helped out. What's his name? Not Schumacher, but Kevin Magnussen. So they'll each have a pair. They'll all have a pair of everything. So good to know. Good to know. All right, Paul. Thanks. We're actually I'm a step ahead of you, Polly. All right, Neil Balder, senior accountant. I'm just letting you know that our monthly finance report for the month of April 22 is complete. Please follow the link to our finance reports below and navigate the monthly balance. Track our recent recurring incomings and outgoings. Monthly balance. Yeah, I show that. Monthly balance, an extra $4 million a month. That works for me, tough guy. Wait, let's go back to the email again. I think it was the board's satisfied. Okay. Mark all as red. Good. Okay. Back to the calendar. We're going to go a few more days out again. So race day weekend, it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So essentially we're going to go through here until we get done. We're going to end it off with this episode, and the next episode is going to be practice, okay? So let's keep it going. We're almost there, folks. 48 minutes in. Upgrade complete. Okay, scouting department facility has been improved and fully refurbished. That's a big deal, I think, because I think it gives us another scout. So let's get to Aaron Melvin first. ATR period starts today. All right, head of aerodynamics. The new aerodynamic testing restrictions period begins today. That means that we have a whole new allowance of CFD and wind tunnel testing time to help design the best aerodynamic car parts we could possibly can. Criteria limit is based on performance last season. We'll attach the annual numbers below. The actual numbers below. We can either use these testing hours across many designs or invest heavily on optimizing these few car parts. Either way, we should aim to use the entire allowance. Request a new car part design as soon as you can so we can make the most of this testing period. All right, we still don't have no manufacturing slots or design slots available. We need the upgrade first. These are our current projects. We got a lot going on, so it's going to help in the mid-run, but right now we're kind of... All right, scouting department. Okay, construction complete. Our scouting department now operating far better than it was previously as part of upgraded facilities were first. Okay, I have attached report. Thank you. Scouting. Okay, so scout capacity 3 now. So we're actually able to hire a new scout. Or we were able to scout more people visit the department. Another upgrade would cost us another $2 million. All right, that's good. That's good to know. Now, if I go to, again, staff, Scout key staff. I have room to scout these now. Maybe I'll scout another race engineer. Just to have two, you know? Wow, Peter Bonington. These guys are all F1. What about F? Who's the top F2 guy? Because that would be a bump up. Overall rating 72. Reasons for negotiation. Open a negotiation. Mario Gorillo, 72. Prima Racing. I don't know. Very high negotiation. Open a negotiation. 72. Hair stuff. Gary Gannon's a 70. Feedback. That's interesting. But I can't scout him? How come I can't scout him? I thought I had room for more scouting. Right? Oops. Huh. Scouts available 0. Okay, I must have misunderstood that. I thought I had an additional scout slot. So, alright, well, let's keep her moving, folks. Manufacturing complete. Alright. The front wing, H2 manufacturing products finished and ready to be installed. Continue. Ah. There we go. Front wing manufactured. Hello. Okay, hello, Paul. This is from Simone Rest. Manufacturing the front wing H2 design finished. We have 4 of this design stored in the house, but feel free to visit yourself, brother. Okay, you can install them. Go to car setup. Yes. Okay, car 2. Okay, so F22. We want to install this on car 1. Alright, so now we have them installed on both cars, and we have 2 in the warehouse. So we have 1 on each car. This is the newest one. And this gives us a better, a better thing. Because if you go here, this is how much better it brought us up. And it is on both cars, and we have an extra one for the race. So if they get in a crash, we can bring them in and put a new one on. That's where we should have been in Italy. Now, let's go back to the calendar. Hold on a minute here. Cars. I want to go back to cars again. And look at the engines. All right. So, engine H21. 2 in the warehouse. Okay, this is what car 1 has. Its engine's in 90%. That's good. ERS is 75%. Let me go back here again. Let me go back again. Cars. Car analysis. Maybe it wasn't car analysis. Car parts development warehouse? Okay. So H22E1, 68%. E2, what it has on there right now is 90%. E3, still 100. So it's got it down to 60. I'm gonna keep E2 on car 1. Car 2 as EH4 was 50%. This one is 78. I'm gonna give him another race on that, and then he has another one there as well. Unused part. You cannot buy a new engine for this car because one or more is currently unused. Oh, unused. Okay, so I gotta basically install that last one. That's kind of what I was trying to figure out here. Was if I went to car 1, remember, because I went here and I said powertrain, and I looked at engine and view manufacturers. Annual cost. Power, where, so we buy Ferrari engines. And I don't know how we add a new engine once these run out. So let me go back again here. I'm sorry, one moment, please. Car analysis. No, it's not car analysis. It's car parts development. Nope. It is warehouse. Okay, those are the engines are good. ERS. This ERS is 75%. That's okay. We're going to keep that on car 1. Still 75%. A3, 72%. This one is 92%. I'm going to go back to this one here. We could buy a new ERS for $1 million. This one's 72%. Condition, we can't like refurb it or something? I think we can get more out of this ERS. I think I'm going to put it back on. $32.75. We're good at both of those. I think we're good for ERS right now. It's good to see though that you can add them once you're running low on them. And gearbox. So this one was 66. This one's 67. This one's 86. We're good there on car 1. Car 2. He's better on the gears. 60, 70. I think 70's good. We'll give him a new one after Miami. Okay. I think the cars are ready. Go back to the calendar again and continue. Oh, okay. Practice sessions are coming up. So we're gonna have one more thing to do here left before we close it out, and that's the inbox. We got 3 new emails. Okay. Michael Loom, race preview, Miami Grand Prix. We're in for quite a race weekend of the Miami Grand Prix in just a couple of days. At the moment, Red Bull are leading the pack of the Constructors Championship at 6 points, with Max Verstappen at the top of the Driver Championship at 10 points. Everyone is sure to be keeping a close eye on Max Verstappen, who took first place in the last Grand Prix. Even more eyes will be on Lewis Hamilton, who will be sure to fight with everything to claim that first place spot this time around. One thing's for certain, you won't want to miss it. Red Gill, scouting lead. Jehan Duravelos scouting. Oh, that's right. We were looking at Indian driver. Just letting you know that our scouts have finished their opponent, Jehan Daruvala. I've attached the information. You get this email if you want to use this information to negotiate. Okay, basic details. He's a 73. Morale's okay. 44 months left on his contract. His salary's kind of low. Let's take a look at his profile. He's a 73. He's F2. 23-year-old driver from India. Very high patience, very new attitude. Let's compare the drivers. He and Schumacher. All right, Schumacher's better overall. Jehan's better at accuracy, reactions, defending. Much better at defending. Overtaking, not quite as good, but close. Adaptability, nowhere near as good. Smoothness, nowhere near as good. Control, he's better. Braking, nowhere near. Cornering, nowhere near. Aggression, low and average. I could see why Schumacher's a little better there. And it was a detailed one, too. We took a while on him. All right, good to know. Good to know. We're gonna sit on that right now because I want to give the kid at least another race anyway. Back to the inbox again. Okay, Ed Reagan, Miami Grand Prix. Okay, race prep. Good. The Miami Grand Prix is almost here, so I want to make sure that the team is prepared before we leave. But as always, please make sure you've completed the below before heading the race weekend. Check the circuit info. We have. Check your sponsor performance checks. We have. Check their car builds are using the best we have. Yours sincerely. All right, here we are, Miami, 57 laps. Go to race prep. We got it all. We're all checked off here. We're good over there, guy. All right, so now I'm going to do race weekend. So yeah, check in the next time around. We're going to do the next one's going to be practice, and I think we're going to switch it up this time. I used to do practice 2. There's 3 practice. I do 1 manually, and I simulate the others, letting my race engineers take over. So what I've done is let them do the first one. I've done the second one, and then they do the third. This time, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to let them do... I'm going to do the first one. I'm going to let them do the next 2. Hopefully, see how that goes. And then the next time around, I'm going to do it the other way. I'll let them do the first 2, and I'll do the third. So the next episode is going to be that. It's going to be practice on Miami. The one after that is going to be time trials. and then again race weekend coming up. So hopefully Pete will be there for that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it, folks. Take care, and we'll see you at the track for practice. Bye now.